Wyther Farms, Episode 5, with Precision Farming DLC and the Seasons mod. Welcome back to Wyther Farms. I'm Epic Journey, and yeah, a few things have changed around the farm. Nice fence I put in. Look at that. Look how straight that fence is. Anyway, yeah, a few things have changed around the farm, and we have a lot to talk about today. And oh, by the way, I'm playing on PlayStation 5, so that is really cool. We're going to talk about that too. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, so it looks like we actually need some cleaning. We need to clean up a little bit. And I did not bring my front loader. Of course, these cows are going to be in the way. Get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. I need to get water. Need to get water for these guys. The cows need water. The sheep need water as well. So I got to make a few water runs. And yeah, I'm going to tell you guys about the grass situation too. So I actually had filmed an entire episode for episode 5, and because I'm on PlayStation 5, I needed to make some sound adjustments. It really wasn't that great. I'm hoping that the audio sounds good now. So let me know what the audio sounds like. Oh, you know what? I have this fancy gate put in over here, and I left it open. But yeah, so my audio wasn't up to par last episode. I'm being real, and I ended up just ditching all the video. Let's see if that should work. But we're going to talk about Farming Simulator 19 on the PlayStation 5, so that's a thing. We're going to talk about my first yield, my very first yield, and it came from grass on field 29. I was able to, not quite in the trigger there. Didn't pull close enough, maybe? Let's see. There we go. I was able to get my first cut off of field 29, which is pretty cool. Things went well. I think I got like 170 something thousand liters of grass. And I put all that over in the silage bunker over the BGA, so that's all going to be fermenting into silage. Actually, it's going to start today because I did not cover it. Actually, I'm going to have a problem because I may have left it all in the bunker uncovered and now it's raining. I might not have 170,000 liters in there. You know what? I keep forgetting this gate. It's so new. It's so new, guys. Don't judge me. It's a new gate. By the way, I put up that fence and gate because some goofball decided that they were going to make this into a pasture and then take down some of the hedges. And that end over there never had any gate or anything or hedges. So I was sitting around thinking, like, this looks kind of ridiculous. My sheep can get out. So can my cows. But we're going to actually fix the cow fence over here in this episode, so we're going to take care of that after we get the cows and sheep watered. But this is taking priority right now because they need water for sure. Alright, we're over here at the sheep water trough. There is some tidying up that needs to be done at the feed troughs, but I'm just going to save that for later. We'll be okay without doing that right this second. So let's talk about field 29 real quick. Let's talk about field 29. We did do a cut on this field. That is the reason why the grass inside of the sheep area is higher. So we did do a cut. We did get about, I think, 175,000 liters of grass off this. Like I said earlier, it went really well. Let's take a look at that in the menu. So if you want to look at, this is soil types. Hold on, let's switch it over to yield. So with our yield, we were in the 85. It looks like 85 to 90% for this soil type, and then we were around 100. It looks like maybe 105, probably 100% yield for that one. And that's pretty good considering the grass was actually only 67% grown. Okay, so silty clay did not do nearly as well as the sandy loam. So it seems once we get 100% growth on our grass, we should get a really good yield off that sandy loam. Um, so after I cut the grass and got it all picked up and moved to the bunker, I actually did hit it with some nitrogen. So I hit it with manure, which gave us a base coat of nitrogen. I say coat, but a base layer of nitrogen. So we're around 120 kilograms per hectare for most of the field. And then we'll probably hit it with some granular fertilizer in order to bring it up to the required level, which is I think 200 kilograms per hectare for most of the field. So that is the plan with field 29. Go ahead and take the water tanker out of the field here. So like I said, we got a few things to do today. One thing is to fix the fence over by the cows. We need to do that. We're going to talk about the PlayStation 5 and playing Farm Simulator on PlayStation 5. Also, it is the first day of summer. It's raining a little bit. It's not supposed to rain all day. So we have some herbicide we need to spray. We got some weeds popping up here and there. We really need to get that done. And like I said before, I really have to get close to this thing, huh? There we go. Like I said before, we really need to cut that off. We really need to fertilize this again. But everything's going well. Of course, the cows haven't produced any milk yet. They have to actually birth. They actually have to have births first. So that's not going to happen until like next year. So we have a while. The sheep produced a little bit of wool during the spring, but I believe they're going to stop in the summertime. So we won't be getting any more production out of them either. So that's just kind of where we're at. Here is my fence area that needs to be repaired. I took out the hedges here, then decided that was silly. So we're gonna fix that by putting some fence in, and we'll, you know what? We're gonna get that done while it's raining. So I'm gonna step off here, show you guys my new tractor that I got. Got this John Deere 6195. This thing is what I did all my grass work with. So it's pretty nice. It's definitely pretty nice. Can't remember how much it cost me, but I think near 200 grand. It's rocking like 243 horsepower, something to that extent. Also leased this loading wagon. This is how I picked up all the grass and moved it, and this mower is my favorite. It's the HX20. It's a great John Deere batwing mower. I use it a lot. So that's what I did all the grass work with. I did tidy up the little shed here, but I've decided, you know, I think I'm going to need to get like a skid steer or something a little smaller to go in the shed so I can maneuver those bales a little better. Everything's growing just fine. There's our cotton field, field 30. Our other two fields are doing well. So things are going well, guys. But we need to really fix that fence. Well, guys, before I get the fence or hedge, the cow pen, before I get that squared away, I realized that I made a massive mistake. Oh no, the BGA's closed, dude. Okay. Okay. Whew. I was starting to get scared, man. I was starting to get scared, thinking that it only opened at a certain time. Guys, I'm an idiot. I am a certified idiot. Yeah, look at that. I can't even make this up right now. I can't even make this up. I mowed that field, brought all this grass over here, and never compacted it, never covered it up. It's been raining on it since early morning. Yeah, I'm that farmer. I am that farmer right now. So I'm gonna try to get this semi leveled out so I can work with it and get it compacted.
Okay guys, let's talk about how I got here. Let's talk about how I got a bunker silo full of grass that it got neglected and rained on. Alright, so this is some video from the episode that I never published and ended up getting rid of, basically. Mostly because of sound issues, but also I had this very weird issue where I was mowing the grass and it was swathing when it wanted to and dumping huge piles like the mower had stored grass up, or I don't know. It was very weird. Look at this massive area where it wouldn't drop swath. I don't think it's the mower. I've never had any problems out of this mower. I think this is a map issue. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see next time I mow this field, field 29. But here's the deal. I actually didn't lose anything off of it, so I'm okay with it. Was it unorthodox how I had to go about, picking it all up with a load wagon and all that? Yes, but it's all good. All right. This next little clip you'll see where I'm, throwing down some manure and getting my nitrogen level, that base nitrogen level back. Because of course, once I mowed and I got my yield from the field, with precision farming, it took my nitrogen level. But anyway, I just wanted to clear things up of how I got to this point where I have this bunker silo full of grass that got neglected.
And it's 112,000 liters, which is absolutely nothing compared to the size of this silo. Yeah, 1% fermented. Perfect. Yeah, this silo could probably hold a couple million liters. I say silo, bunker. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to the farm. Get the loader put up here. I really need to get this cow pasture fixed and get the fence up so that way the cows don't escape. This is kind of ridiculous. I don't know what, I mean, I was trying to make an entrance here. I thought that would be a good idea, which it is, and all that, but I didn't really think about the kind of realism part of it. But anyway, let's get to going here. Let's figure out where we want to put our gate. So we're gonna go under decoration. Oh, there it is right there. Let's get the 6 meter. Let's see. Okay. These cows, bro, they're gonna be talking it up. Let's see here. We're gonna get it straight with the edge of this little path. Use that straight edge to kind of make sure we're good. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna put it, I want everything to be right on this side of the hedge. Or should I put it right here next to the tree? No, let's hit the hedge. Is that gonna work? Nope. Need to get it closer. But not too close. I think that'll work. As far as distance from the hedge, it's gonna be a little bit of space there, but you know what? Let's do that one. Let's do that. All right, so the gate is in. Now let's scroll. Okay, I'm gonna continue using this wooden fence. They are 50 bucks a piece. It's not too bad, but it looks really nice. I actually like this fence a lot. So let's do this again. We're gonna use this road to kind of get it straight. I think that's good. Actually, you know what? We could also use something over here like this straight edge. Yeah, see, we weren't quite straight, I don't think. What about this wall? Yep, looks good. Okay, so that's straight. Now let's... Ooh, you know what? It's not gonna really let me put it... It's not gonna really let me put it next to this gate like I want to. I should have put that part of the gate in the hedge. Dang it. Screw that up. I could take it out and redo it, I guess. But that may be okay. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with that. It'll be perfect. It'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's better than letting the cows out, so that's what you don't want to hear on the farm, you know? The last thing you want to hear on the farm are the cows are out. Alright, let's see. This should be good right here. Boom. Looks good. Now let's see what it looks like. Oh, nice, dude. That actually worked out really good. That actually worked out really good. Yeah. Sweet. That is alright, guys. We did okay. Now, we're going to paint a little driveway in here. Do a little landscaping. Alright, let's go ahead and use our smallest brush because we know we don't need a big brush. Which is our... Now I'm going to use a different texture here and there, but let's see. Is this the regular? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, that doesn't look bad. That don't look bad. Actually, you know what? I like it. It looks good. So now we have it where the sheep nor the cows can get out, and it looks a lot better. Now, I don't have really a driveway and stuff set up through here. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's see how much manure we have over here. Okay, that's not too terrible. It's looking good, guys. It really is. It's looking good. I like it. Alright guys, it is definitely that time of year where, you know, it's the first season and I'm realizing that my money's getting kind of low. So 132,000, that's not a lot. So we're gonna go hit up a contract to fertilize field 5. Now, let's talk about contracts with Precision Farming DLC. So there's a lot of concerns about contracts with Precision Farming DLC with contracts that require a certain amount of yield, which is definitely worth being concerned about. I don't want to spend too much money here. Oh, actually, it's not a lot of money at all. We'll fill this thing up. So contracts that require yield with Precision Farming don't work properly. Hypothetically, a baling contract or a harvesting contract. It's just kind of unfortunate, but the way precision farming works, it counts all the field under its algorithms, and if they don't have the proper pH and nitrogen, they're not going to have a good yield. And of course, the soil type also plays into that. So yeah, there's just a lot of factors going on, and they didn't calculate for all that with the contracts. I don't know if that's going to get fixed in an update or whatever, but it just is what it is. However, you can still, of course, do your cultivating contracts, plowing contracts, or like I'm doing, a fertilizing contract. So I'm going to head off, do this one. I think this one pays out like $6,000, which is pretty cool. And then there's another one for a couple grand. There's tons of cultivating contracts on the job board right now. Unfortunately, a lot of these fields are massive, and I don't really have a cultivator. Technically, what I have is considered a plow, I think. I can't really remember, but I knew I was, when I was looking at doing contracts, I realized I would have to buy a cultivator, and I don't want to do that right now. So anyway, I think field 5 is right over here. I don't quite know how to get to it. I must have the traffic turned off. I don't know why I have the traffic turned off, but either way, let's look at the map. Okay, field 5. Oh, I need to go left and go through this farmyard up here. So we're still going to talk about, we haven't talked about it yet, but we're still going to talk about FS19 on PS5, from my experience so far. Just need to find this field. And I think this is it. Is this field 5? Let's look at the, yeah, this is field 5. I'm assuming that this is going to work. I think it will work. I hope it's not like going to Precision Farming DLC me and say that this isn't good enough as far as fertilizer goes. But anyway, let's talk about FS19 on the PlayStation 5, okay? So, of course, I'm playing FS19, PS4, wow, tree, on the PlayStation 5, and is there a noticeable difference? Yes, there is a noticeable difference, but I don't know if you guys can see it. Mainly, the difference I see in the game is an improved frame rate, okay? Now, I don't really know what the frame rate is. It just looks smoother, okay? I know that FS19 has problems with frame rate in general, and not to mention if you're playing on a modded map that has like a lot of trees and stuff, you'll get frame rate drops on a regular PS4 or a PS4 Pro. However, with the PlayStation 5, it doesn't seem to be that way. Like I'm getting really good frame rates. It seems to be very consistent. And I even went over to the lumber mill on this map where there's tons of trees. And I actually had frame rate drops there in the very first video. But I went over there recently. It was actually in the video that I had to delete because the sound was screwed up. But I went over there and the frame rates were just fine. It was great. So that is definitely a plus. Now, does the graphics look different? No. But I am running it on the highest resolution, which is the 3K option. I think they call it Quad HD or something like that in the options menu. I am running it on the highest resolution I can on the PlayStation 5, and yeah, I have great frame rate, so that's just kind of the experience. Now, when it comes to your data and all that, transferring your save stuff from the PlayStation 4, guys, that was super smooth. It really was. I was very impressed at how that worked. Basically, when you fire up your PlayStation, you get a prompt whether or not you want to transfer save data and game files from your PlayStation 4. you have to have them on the same Wi-Fi network. I happen to, keep my PlayStation 4 Pro, and I had it on the same Wi-Fi network, so I chose to do that, and it was very seamless. I was able to actually choose games that were on my PlayStation 4 hard drive, not just game saves, which I had like 50 gigabytes of game saves and game files, but I actually was able to like transfer the games that were on my PlayStation 4 Pro to the PlayStation 5 through this transfer feature when you fire up the PS5. Anyway, I was really concerned with when I log on to the PlayStation 5 that I was gonna play FS19. I'd have to download all my mods, but that wasn't the case. So that was really cool. All my mods were there that I had saved from PlayStation 4. All I had to do was re-download all of the paid DLCs that I had. Now, of course, those paid DLCs are under my account, so I didn't have to pay for them again, but I had to download them again through the Mod Hub, which was very simple. Yeah, at first I was actually kind of worried because when you go to them, like the Alpine expansion, for instance, when you go to it, it says purchase, and you click the button, and then it says you already purchased it. So at first, it may alarm you, but it's all good. Again, it went really smooth. So I was able to get all that stuff done and log into my most recent save that I had. Very simple. Yeah, so didn't miss a beat on that, and I'm really excited that it was very smooth because I was worried about having to download all these mods. But yeah. Anyway, that is kind of how my PlayStation 5 experience has been going with FS19. A little talk about the future. I'm really excited about where this game can go with the PS5. Where the next game in the series, it's going to be huge, guys. It's going to really be big, especially if they end up using the haptic feedback and the controller features from the PlayStation 5. Farming Simulator is going to be a next level experience. It's really going to be cool. So I don't know if you guys are excited, but I'm really looking forward to it. But either way, guys, I'm going to sit here, try to get through some of this rain, do a couple contracts, and make a little bit of money. I really appreciate everybody who watched the stream tonight, or the video. Wow, really, Journey, really? Appreciate everybody who watches the video. If you don't mind, you enjoy the video, give it a like, share it with your friends. If you're not subscribed yet, hey, you could subscribe, you could. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in episode 6.